Scorpio, welcome to your weekly love reading. This is for the week of February 6th. We're going to take a look at past, present, future energies, who's coming in, what you can expect this week. I hope all of you are doing well. And once again, if this video does resonate with you, please do hit that like button and feel free to subscribe to my channel. It really does help grow my channel. And thank you to everyone who's supported me and who's been watching so far. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Okay, Scorpio, let's take a look at past, present, future. What's happening in the week of February 6th for you when it comes to love. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 cards. And then we're also going to ask who's coming into your life or the person on your mind here. Yeah, just to get an idea as to who you're thinking about, Scorpio, who's coming in, what are their thoughts, feelings, and the outcome that they desire with you. At the bottom of the deck, we've got this 6 of Cups, Scorpio. So I do think that some of you are definitely thinking about somebody from the past, or you're thinking about a situation from the past. Let's see what's underneath here. Okay, something that you really tried very hard to make this thing work, but it didn't, and somebody perhaps rejected your offer of love, or you rejected somebody's offer of love. That's what I'm seeing with this 4 of Cups here. So, okay, let's build from here. So in the past, we've got the Page of Swords. In the present energy, we've got the World card. Wow, look at that. In the future, you've got the 4 of Wands. So that's really interesting, Scorpio. I definitely think that you've either been thinking about communicating with somebody in the recent past, or some communication has come your way from somebody in the past, and that has helped you close out a cycle in the current moment. And what you can look forward to is a lot of stability coming into your life with this beautiful 4 of Wands. But before I tap into your person and the person on your mind, let's just get a few more clarifiers on this. So what's the Page of Swords? Okay, we've got the Page of Pentacles, a lot of pages. We've got 8 of Cups for the World, exactly what I was getting. You've closed out a cycle and you walked away from something that did not work for you. Let's keep it like this. What's happening with the 4 of Wands? Amazing. So you're focusing a lot on your independence. You're focusing a lot on your stability, but stability that is self-created. You're showing me, Scorpio, that you're standing strong and you're not really waiting for somebody else to come in and help you build this stable home, this stability in your life. You're going to go out there and get it for yourself. Let's look at who's on your mind this week. The King of Pentacles, you could be dealing with a Capricorn energy, or this is simply somebody who's quite stable, who's also doing quite well in their life. They've worked really hard to build this coin, to build this abundance in their life. What are their thoughts towards you? Yeah, so they see you as somebody who's just focusing on themselves right now. You're not really interested perhaps in engaging in a connection or something romantic. Right now you're kind of doing you, or you're very busy with work and they kind of notice that about you. What are their feelings towards you? Ooh, Scorpio, someone's got the feels for you with the Queen of Cups. Okay, that's really interesting. And wow, the outcome that they are desiring with you is to offer this beautiful Knight of Cups and come forward and offer you something amazing in love. Okay, wow, this is really, really cool. Let's build a little bit more on this. Let's look at their side a little bit more. So show me one more on the King of Pentacles. Okay, the High Priestess. This could be somebody who's got strong Pisces placement in their birth chart, or simply somebody who trusts their gut quite a bit. And so this could be somebody that works a lot with their intuition. They are quite spiritually aligned, perhaps. Maybe that's what connects you to. Maybe, Scorpions are naturally very spiritually oriented, very intuitive. They've got that sixth sense. Let's look at the 9 of Pentacles. Their thoughts towards you, Queen of Wands. Oh, they are attracted to you, Scorpio. They see you as this beautiful Queen of Wands, somebody who looks after themselves. They find you really attractive, Scorpio. That is for sure. Their feelings towards you are the Queen of Cups. Interesting. But they're not sure whether they should make a move and come forward and tell you how they feel towards you. Maybe they're not sure how you feel about them. And look at that. The outcome that they desire is the Knight of Cups. Okay, but they're gonna, exactly, I think they're coming up with a plan. They're trying to strategize and see how they can come forward and offer you this amazing Knight of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, wow, you cannot make this stuff up, right? You've got the Two of Cups. This is somebody who looks at you as their divine counterpart, as their soulmate, as somebody that they can really build something stable and long term. That's amazing, Scorpio. Like, wow. Okay, let's get you some cards from the Hidden Truth Oracle. Let's see what this person wants you to know right now energetically through this reading. So this is the person that we've been looking at. Clearly somebody's in their feels about you. They want to offer you their cup of love. But let's see what they think about you or what they want to say to you. Oh, I feel the sexual tension. Oh my God, Scorpio. Oh my God. Okay. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Oh my God, who is this person? Someone's really into you. This could be somebody from your past because we opened up with this Six of Cups. And I think I've spoken about this in one of my What It's Like to Be a Scorpio videos. I'll put the link in the description box. But like, I think most Scorpions would agree that we generally tend to attract our exes back, or at least a conversation, or people take a lot of time to move on from a Scorpio just because Scorpios love so deeply and they give so unconditionally that it's very hard to pull away from that kind of a connection. I want you. Okay, wow. They are not mincing their words here. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got I am recovering. So if this is somebody from the past, I think they're mustering up the courage to come towards you and really tell you why perhaps they did what they did and why things didn't work out. Interesting. So what do the romance angels have for this situation for my dear Scorpios? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So maybe this situation, Scorpio, will require you to forgive this person from the past. And it's obviously up to you. You always have free will if you want to take them back or not. Obviously take them back, if only if they've done the work and they've figured out, what was not working and whatever they're recovering from. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, this reading is really positively surprising me. And just as I said that, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So I think this would apply if you know that this situation was toxic and some things didn't work out for you in the past, then obviously you don't want to go ahead and repeat the same mistake, Scorpio. And I'm sure that you won't do that, but let this be a reminder. We do have unrequited love at the bottom of this deck, so there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. This is definitely your perspective, because I think your person's perspective is very clear that they want you and they, stay awake thinking about you and whatnot. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna get you one from The Universe Has Your Back. What does the universe say about this? Let's see. Let's get the universe's point of view as well. What are they saying? They're saying the presence of love will always cast out fear. How nice. Okay, so maybe some of you are a bit scarred from the past, and the bottom of the deck says, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. That's so cool. I've been using this deck a lot in my readings, but I haven't seen these two cards in a really long time. So I think there's a shift, there's a, change that's coming about in your love life, Scorpio. And I think it requires you to have more trust, more faith in the universe, in your spirit team. And whatever holds you back on this in the past, they're saying that the presence of love will always cast out fear. So if it's just about you feeling scared, whether the same stuff is going to come back, the same issues are going to come back, of course, examine it. And see what you need to do. Let's get you some advice from Spirit. What would you want Scorpio to see about this situation with this person? And this could be somebody, you could be single and you're attracting someone new, or you've recently met someone. But I think for a lot of you, this is somebody from the past. And I've been seeing that theme in Scorpio's readings for almost like a couple of months now. So this energy is definitely building. What is advice from your spirit team? Ooh, hello. 8 of Wands with the 10 of Cups. Oh my God, Scorpio, I think you are attracting somebody who wants to build something very stable with you, wants to build a home with you, wants to build something long-term, something very committed. wants the real deal with you, but is still trying to come up with how to go about this. They're trying to take a decision. They're trying to figure out if you feel the same way or not. Should they move forward? Should they not? It's a little bit of that tossing and turning. So let's see, how will this situation unfold? Because I'm very curious. So Scorpio, I'm very curious to see how this situation will unfold, like what will happen. So let's get you 4-5 cards to see what happens first, what happens after that. Because I bet you're curious. You're curious to see how this situation will develop. So first, we've got the Fool. There you go. Somebody is looking for a brand new beginning, in love with you. This could be a brand new person. Somebody wants a brand new start when it comes to love. Yep, somebody wants to make this work with you with the Eight of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. This is my Aquarius card. Some people read this as Gemini, but I read this as Aquarius. Could be dealing with Aquarius. 10 of Pentacles is showing up again. We just saw it in the other deck. And the Eight of Swords. What a typical Scorpion read, right? You'll have 4 really logical, really positive cards, and then boom, right in the end, you have the Eight of Swords. Because this kind of stuff, typically overwhelms Scorpions. So I'm not surprised at all, being a Scorpio sun myself, to see this Eight of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Nine of Pentacles. You're doing what you got to do, focusing on yourself. You could be dealing with somebody who's at a distance from you, because I see travel by sea. Okay, I think someone's been keeping a tab on you, Scorpio. That's one thing I'm guided to tell you. I think what's going to happen is that once they make up their mind as to how to approach you, because we saw they were still trying to figure out, how to approach you. Once they do that, they'll basically say that they want to make this work. They want to give this another shot. This is somebody who has done a lot of thinking, who has thought very clearly about this. And I think they're not going to shy away from letting you know that, I've really gone inwards. I've thought with a clear head, and maybe they needed to step away from the situation previously just to kind of clear their head and, have a good understanding of what is it that they truly want. Yeah, so they'll say that, they've thought a lot about this and this is what they want. They're going to stand up in their truth. They're going to communicate. Maybe this is a no contact situation, and finally this person's going to come around and want to have a conversation with you. They want to build something long term. They are looking to maybe get married to you in the near future. They might not say that to you, but I think that's what their intention is, because they're definitely looking for somebody who can build, who they can build with, who they can build something long-term and stable with. And that definitely could be being married if that's what you guys want. But they also feel a little bit helpless about the situation. So we do need to clarify what is going on here. Let's get one row of clarifiers, and then we'll look at how you will perhaps want to respond to this. What's the Fool? Let's look at the Fool. 2 of Cups. I told you, we saw this earlier as well. This is somebody who thinks you really are their divine counterpart. You're their soulmate. On the 8 of Pentacles, yeah, they want to work on this feeling of isolation, the separation that existed between you guys. They think that they've obviously not had a great time with it. They felt isolated, lonely. They've missed you. They felt like left out in the cold, and they want to make this work again. Or it could be that maybe they were dealing with some financial troubles, and they've had to work really hard. And maybe that was an issue in your connection, that maybe work was an interference, or they couldn't give this connection a lot of time, so they couldn't do justice to it. The King of Swords, the Death card, so which is the Scorpio card. I think basically they're saying, I'm very, very clear that I want you, or I'm very clear that I want to transform this cycle of isolation and start something new. And for the 10 of Pentacles, walking towards long-term stability, because we see this person is kind of walking towards that card and walking away from, maybe they were, this is a very specific message, but maybe for some of them, they were a little bit hesitant to commit because they thought they could explore their options, or they thought that maybe you get a lot of attention, and they were a little bit jealous of that and a little bit threatened by the fact that in their eyes, you look so attractive, you're so beautiful, you're everything that they're hoping for. And that kind of overwhelmed them because they thought maybe you have other options, or, it could be the other way around, that maybe they wanted to, maybe there's somebody who gets a lot of attention and they thought that they could play the field a little bit more. But I think they've come to the realization that you are who they want and you are the person that they want to build something long term with. What's the Eight of Swords? There you go. So I think they've been trapped by this heartbreak, by this separation. This has really overwhelmed them. Maybe this was somebody who never thought they could experience this kind of pain or this kind of disappointment. But they cannot get over this because they're up in their head about this heartbreak. They're up in this head about this separation, this isolation. So this has really been hard for this person, Scorpio, is what I'm getting. And look at that. You've got Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So this is about, you know, somebody who wants to build something stable, who wants to ascend this relationship to the next level. Yeah, they've come to the decision that you are the person they want to build something long term with this Four of Wands. But they've kind of been waiting to kind of come to you, approach you with the Chariot and really talk to you about this with the Page of Swords, clearly communicate, and then fight for this connection. They want to run towards you and take charge of the situation now. So that's really interesting. I think a lot of you will resonate with the storyline. For some of you, you know, who are single, I do think that a potential soulmate kind of person is coming in, a brand new beginning with the Fool card, and maybe some of you are still healing from something from the past. Okay, so this is that. Let me look at how you are going to respond to some of these energies or what's happening around your mind space when it comes to this connection. I think you're focusing on yourself, you're happy doing your own thing, focusing on work. Yup, there you go. You're busy building that coin. You still think about the conflict. You will, when this person will come out and communicate their truth to you, I think you will still feel a bit conflicted. You'll keep looking back at the past and keep thinking about the things that didn't work out, Scorpio. But I think I would say that hear them out, give them a solid shot. Like, let them say what they have to say and then, you know, take it for what it is. And if it works for you, great. And if it doesn't, you know, obviously you always have free will. Yep, I think you'll have a conversation around this long-term stability. Maybe stability was an issue in this connection. So you guys will have a conversation around this. And what's the Eight of Swords? Yeah, I really think you're engaging with an Aquarius because the Star card again. Interesting because, you know, they have, and I've got the Three of Swords at the bottom of this deck as well. So both of you feel that this heartbreak, this separation has been really, really hard. And maybe you've also been hoping to heal from it because the Star card is a card of healing. Or you've really just been thinking a lot about them, Scorpio, whether you admit it to yourself or not. I think since this card has come right underneath the Eight of Swords, you've also been hoping that you are able to move on from the situation. I think this was a very significant partnership in your life and it did take a toll on you and you're really hoping that you can heal through it. Oh my God, wow. This is a really significant connection for you, Scorpio. Let's look at maybe what is the advice here? What is the advice here? The Star again. So I do think that this is divinely destined. This is destiny coming in and stepping in. Maybe there's divine timing at play here. We also saw the Chariot and we know that the Chariot follows the Star. So this could be like your true north, Scorpio. But obviously take it as it resonates. Yeah, Aquarius and the Scorpio card. Wow, the Star, the Death, and walking towards your wish fulfillment, which is, oh my God, I cannot make this up. And you've got the Sun at the bottom of this deck. Scorpio, you better leave me some comments and please tell me what is all this, because this is absolutely beautiful. I mean, wow, I'm so excited for you. Scorpio, what a beautiful reading for this coming week. So if this video resonated with you, do hit that like button for me and subscribe to my channel. Also, I read all my comments. I'd love to hear from you. Do let me know what you thought of this reading and how your situation pans out. Take care. Bye-bye.